part 2 of the call. I wanted to wrap it up. I pretty much was done with what I wanted to share. I wanted to open it up for questions and ask you if any of that information that Yanitza and I covered was helpful. Carolina, if you have anything that you want to add that you thought of in the process. Give me your guys' feedback on what you thought so far, what we were saying. Is that helpful?
Gary, jump in.
Everyone jump in.
I think you guys hit it like dead on. I don't really have much to add.
Okay.
Except just emphasizing on how important personal development is. And I think that you brought up an awesome point that I have never really been able to articulate or put into words, but it's a matter of like just how personal development in our own brain helps us to deliver the message to people. So we can give you scripts all day long, but my scripts might not work for you. And the reason that is because when we buy in 100% into what we're doing, into the shake we're drinking every day, into the workouts that we're doing, into our nutritional tips, you know, until we buy in 100% into that, until we buy in 100% into what this company can do for us, and until we develop our brains by the personal development that we're feeding it every day, we're not able to express it in a manner that others will like feel and grasp the way that you do. So I think that only comes with personal development, because I've seen myself grow from day one to today, and I still have so much to grow. And Yanitza knows we're on a page together, and so many times I fall, so many times I feel discouraged. Oh, Carrie, you too. You know, how many times do I like fall and feel discouraged? But what gets me back on my feet are, you know, are our personal development books, are the audio that we listen to, and just feeding our mind with that on a daily basis gets that negativity out of our head, that fear out of our head that Yanitza was talking about that Latinos have, you know, and it's like we all have it. So it's just, we can't drill it enough. Out of the 4 vital behaviors that we have, I honestly believe that personal development is the most important.
Yes.
I agree. And I always thought, okay, yeah, personal development, blah, blah, blah. But it actually hit me really hard reading this book, You're a Badass. It actually hit me that I really dislike reading. I hate it. I hate to say that, but I do. But for some reason, I have to push myself, just like sometimes when you're tired and you don't want to push play, it's the same thing. You don't like reading, but hey, you know what? 10 minutes is not going to kill you. 1 chapter is not going to kill you, especially with a book that's so easy to read like this. It is very, very important, and that's helped me get over a lot of things the last couple months, is that personal development, because I had it in I love what we did, and I know the product worked. But because I had a setback in my own physical transformation, I felt that I was lying to people. But I'm not, you know, and it's a funny thing is that my husband caught me saying, you're saying the same things that you say to Betsy, but you're not listening to yourself. Because she always tells me, oh my God, who's going to follow me when I just had 2 babies in a row? And I said, oh my God, have you seen Shauna Penny? She had like 7 babies in a row, and she's amazing. You know, so what are you talking about? That's every child is a journey. So there's many moms of multiple kids out there, and you can connect with them. So, you know, don't get it out of your head. You know, sometimes I think, oh my gosh, you know, I don't have Carolina's body. How is somebody going to believe me that this works? No, but I do have my own transformation. And there could be somebody that's in my own shoes that can connect with me. So, and if I have somebody that's kind of like Carolina, I could say, oh my God, look at my badass friend, Carolina, look at her body. And they'll connect with her story, but knowing that this product that I'm offering them does help. So yeah, you have to lead with that and just get out of your head. Get out of your own head. You're amazing. We are moms. We're fucking badasses.
I did that.
Yes. Reach it, sister.
I did it today where I was arguing with myself, because if you go to my Facebook wall, I just posted a nasty-ass picture of, this past weekend we went on a camping trip, and I ate like crap, and I drank, and I could not believe how absolutely disgusting I felt. Monday morning, I got on the scale and I said, I weigh more today than I did the first round of 21 Day Fix, day one. And that was like 2 years ago. It's like, I can't keep using that before and after picture. And I'm like, okay, so that was Monday. I'm like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Okay, so Monday was day one for me, 22-minute hardcore. Got back on the wagon with my clean eating. Today, I dropped 5 pounds since Monday. 5 inches off, 5 flipping inches off my waist. I like measured 3 times going, wait, what? Right? And I'm like, I took a picture today, and even though my picture today is still day one of 21 Day Fix, the first round, I looked at it and I'm like, oh, I almost want to wait another week before I post these progress pictures, right? And I'm like, oh, and I said, screw it, Catalina does it. And I posted it, and I said, you know what? I hate posting these pictures, but it's not about me. It's not about me. It's about sharing, how I'm overcoming an ongoing struggle that I'm faced with, just like the rest of you. There is never going to be an after picture. It's always a continuous progress.
It's funny. Did you guys see the post that Autumn Calabrese did about somebody told her she looked anorexic, and she actually weighs more now than she did when she did film 21 Day Fix? That is perfect. It ties right into that.
I've seen similar posts like that from figure competitors when they show their progress and they're actually gaining weight, but they're slimming down because it's the muscle and totally transforming their physique. It's crazy. Well, the first round of 21 Day Fix that I did, people wouldn't believe me that I only lost 7 pounds. I looked like I lost 20 pounds. But the shape of my body changed because of the muscle that I gained. When women always say, oh, I don't want to lose weight, I just want to tone up, or I want to get definition. You can't do that without gaining muscle.
Right. And you end up gaining weight because of the muscle.
Right.
They say a diet changes your weight, exercise changes your body.
Nice.
That's
nice. I'm stealing that. Thanks.
Everybody's writing it down.
But big letters.
Diet changes your weight, and
exercise changes your body.
Exercise changes your body. Got it.
So I'm looking at who's on this call, and we're all seasoned. I mean, we've all been around for a bit. And so, we have to have a transformation story. It's true that we don't have to be at our destination to be able to share, but there comes a point in our journey where we can't be saying the same stuff over and over again. We got to be able to put pictures to the message. We got to be able to show what we're doing. And so, ladies, you want to eat junk food? We got a holiday coming up. You want to eat junk food? You know what? Plan it. Have only one meal of cheat, even if you don't want to. And you know what? For me, sometimes my only motivation, although I feel like mentally I'm shifting into a point. I remember Charlene talking about that. Like, it's mind blowing once you're like the transformation that happens into your body once your mind is in a different place. And I never fully understood that until now. I'm in a different place where I'm starting to eat because I want to be healthy. I'm starting to exercise because I want to be healthy. However, a big motivation for me is my business. There's days that I want to sit. My mom had to throw out the marshmallows a couple days ago because I sat down with a bag of marshmallows. Anyway, Christina knows my issue with marshmallows. But anyway, my point is, sometimes our motivation might only be, if I freaking want to make this business succeed, I can't be stuffing my face. If I want to make this business succeed, I've got to show transformation. So ladies, take those before pictures and get busy. Tighten up your nutrition. Do what you got to do and get that after picture, because that after picture, those 2 pictures side by side, is going to revolutionize your business. It's going to take it to the next step.
Bam.
So we got to do it.
Bam! She pulled out the bullhorn, you guys, on you.
I needed that shit. I needed that.
It's true.
And I say it for myself. I'm not just like saying it just to say it, you know. I'm not saying it with judgy fingers. I'm pointing them right back at me.
Yeah.
So this is what happened. Like end of January, you guys have seen my pictures. Like I went from being in the best shape of my life to like having rolls and being heavier than when I started this journey. Okay. Like I was like, what am I doing? Like depression is kicking in again. You know, I am hitting rock bottom and I cannot allow this. I believe in what I do. Why am I not doing what I'm supposed to be doing? So I'm pointing at myself when I'm saying, you know, we need those transformation pictures. And as embarrassing as they are, as hard as it is, Kristia, for you to post it like today, you know, it's got to be done because people have to see that we're real people. They've got to see that we're transparent and we're willing to be vulnerable so that they can believe the journey. But then we have to have a after picture to be able to match it, right? We can't just be saying, I fell. We got to do something about it, right? We got to change because if we want people to join us and believe what we're doing, we've got to be able to walk the talk. Is that right?
Yeah.
Amen.
Anyone else? Good stuff. I'm feeling fired up. How about you guys?
Yes,
Yeah, I'm very fired up.
We needed it. All right, so a couple key things to remember. Last month we did a trial run of a couple of challenge groups that we invited the whole team to. We're still tweaking as far as repeating some of these and seeing what we want to change, what worked, what didn't work. That's part of the journey, right? But we're moving forward. Catalina, were you going to do that crockpot challenge still or no?
Yes, I just haven't done anything with it, but yes.
Okay. I was just wondering because I didn't know if I missed a memo.
No, me procrastinating, that's it.
That's okay. I mean, first things first, what's most important, do that now. Sometimes we have to adjust accordingly, and that's what we have to do as moms, right? Nothing that I planned today went accordingly. I mean, anything that could have gone wrong went wrong. And still, it's 90% how we respond to it. We're constantly, we're masters at adjusting and rearranging, and that's part of what raises the value in what we do, because we can do that with this business and we can share how we do that with the outside world. You know, when we do stumble, sharing what we've learned about that stumbling block and how we've overcome it is a teaching experience for others. When we feel that we've run out of things to talk about this business, talk about your everyday struggles, whether it's organization, whether it's time, whether it's parenting, whether it's fashion. Catalina's always on there asking for opinions on her gorgeous outfits that is like always dressed to the nine. And you know what she's doing? She's attracting people like her. She is narrowing down her audience to who else likes these things. What is your opinion on this? And what is it doing when you are specific about the message that you're portraying, regardless of what it's about, is you're honing in on that group of people, your target audience that you have a common interest with and you have the greatest advantage of building a relationship with, because you already have something to talk about that's not Beachbody. Right? So perfect. My makeup. Somebody asking me, how do I keep it on when I sweat? That opens up conversation on a topic that's totally non-related, but gives us a platform to build that relationship on. So always remember, anything that you learn on a day-to-day basis, whether it's parenting, fashion, household, whatever your personal struggles are that you overcome, no matter how silly it may seem, somebody out there is looking for that same answer that you already got. And by sharing that gives you a variety of things to talk about that's specific to the group of people that you want to attract. So We can go on all night on this. And I'm excited because we've got a list of topics that we're preparing for the rest of the team calls that are going to be in place for the rest of the year. I introduced into the group my personal assistant that I just, was the hardest thing for me to do, but finally hired officially to help me get organized, because that will alleviate a lot of the stress that keeps me from doing the things that I need to do first with the team. All right, is robbing me of my time and is frustrating me and then wears me down. I'm giving those tasks out. I'm outsourcing what it is that I can do, but I don't necessarily need to be doing when I can delegate it. Because my time with this business and what I invest in this business is going to be a greater return. I know in our mind we're thinking, well, it'd be cheaper if I just do it myself. Well, now you're just cheapening your own value. But when you invest in yourself in a way that you could take yourself from point A to point B to point C, the greater amount of investment you make in yourself, the more you're going to be worth to the people that you want to help. So, which is, again, why personal development is important. So Lorena, I'm going to have her, just like I did this morning, and I know I meant to do this yesterday, but again, if I had Lorena on this yesterday, I'm going to have her create Facebook event page through the Horizon Legacy group, because it automatically invites everybody that's in that group, which is why it's important for you to add your brand new coaches and make sure your brand new coaches add their brand new coaches into that group. It's automatically going to put everybody on the same page and say, hey, we've got a team call coming up. This is what the topic is. This is what the Zoom call number. No more rushing around last minute going, oh, I got to schedule this and get it organized, because that's what I do. And I can't do that anymore. So I'm going to have her schedule all those ahead of time, get on my Zoom account and pre-schedule all those meetings ahead of time. It's going to be fabulous. We're going to have topics already in place. We already have a system in place for brand new coaches, if you don't already know this, or your coaches don't know this, for the 14-day internship, for the 21-day apprenticeship. And currently right now, working with, talking to Carly about establishing the Push to Diamond group. And we need to get people through that process so that they're prepared to get into Push to Diamond. That's what we want to do. We want to advance our teams. All right, and help them succeed. Help them gain momentum so that they feel a return, even if it's not financial, they feel a return reward-wise. We want to recognize our coaches more. So every little thing that happens, whether it's a text message that someone sends you and it makes you feel those, butterflies, fuzzy warm feelings in your stomach, share it in our group so that we can compile these things together and recognize coaches randomly and spotlight coaches and make them feel that they're making those baby steps forward, even if they don't see it on paper yet. Any ideas? Anything else that you guys want to throw out there? Yes, no?
I don't know why my light is flashing.
Yeah, her light is possessed. All right, then. I will post the recording for this call tonight in the event page and in our group page. But I just wanted to get us all on the same page on what it is that we're working on, what's in the works. I'm really excited about it. We're working through this tough season. And I'm so thankful that you guys are still here, you're still around, and you're still fired up, because I need you. I need you all to help make this happen. So we need each other, yes? All right, you guys, have a wonderful evening. Thank you so much. Any other questions, post in the group, and I will talk to you soon.
Picture, are we taking a picture?
Oh, yeah, smile. Thank you for reminding me, Sapphire.
Really?
1, 2, 3. All right. Awesome. You look beautiful, Carrie. All right. Thank you, guys.
Thanks.
Have a good night.